The stakes are high this election season as voters prepare to cast their ballots in a particularly contentious political climate.
The campaign trails for both President Trump and Joe Biden continue to move through Florida as the candidates court voters from all age groups and ethnic groups.
And we recognize how important minority votes are in elections, and that's why we're making it the focus of an upcoming town hall on clickorlando.com. Brianna Bowles is here now to tell us how you can be part of the Real Talk.
Well, Candace, recent numbers from the Florida Division of Elections calculated before the primary election show that about 62% of registered Florida voters are white, 17% are Hispanic, and 13% are Black. You've probably noticed how much time President Trump and Joe Biden are spending in Florida lately. Their campaigns are working very hard to win over minority groups, knowing that the Black, Hispanic, and Latino voters can make a difference when it comes to the final tally. So to highlight how important those voices are now and in elections past, this week News 6 is hosting the Real Talk, The Power of the Minority Vote Town Hall. Now, like in previous Real Talks, we'll bring together a panel of experts who will provide their experience and knowledge to answer any questions that you might have. And we know that a variety of topics will be sure to be brought up, including issues these minority groups face. Vanessa Griding-Jones, the executive director of the Congressional Black Caucus Institute, told CBS News that for Black voters, those issues are affordable housing, affordable and accessible health care, education, student loan debt, gun control, and criminal justice reform. Pretty much all of those issues were topics of previous Real Talk discussions. And another issue bound to be brought up: voting by mail. It can be difficult for those in communities with unreliable mail service or those who don't have a permanent address to vote by mail. Plus, government offices that were closed for months because of COVID-19 made it pretty hard to obtain an ID, which is required to vote. So now that I've given you a preview of what to expect, let me break down just how you can participate in the discussion. And of course, we have more information on how important that vote is in this story on clickorlando.com. But if you scroll to the bottom of the story, this is what you're looking for here. You can submit your questions by using the form at the bottom of the story. It's embedded right there. You simply include your name and contact info, and we will be in touch if we look into your question. And it's not just questions we'll be highlighting this time around. We're also inviting you to share your stories in the form of a 30-second video explaining why voting is so crucial. Anchor and Real Talk host Ginger Gadsden provided instruction on how you can get your voice heard. That is also There's a link for that in this web story. You simply go to clickorlando.com/realtalk to find it. So whether you plan on participating or watching the discussion, Real Talk, a candid conversation on the power of the minority vote, is happening Wednesday night, 8 to 9 on clickorlando.com. And of course, we surely hope that you will join us. This is an important discussion, guys.
All right. Thank you, Bree.